MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, RockAuto.com, and State Farm.
From originator to family staple, through controversies and various frame-on, frame-off designs, the Ford Explorer remains the best-selling American SUV of all time. But the 2020 Explorer arrives with some of the biggest changes in quite a while, returning to a classic rear-wheel drive layout while retaining its unibody form. So let's find out if that makes for a step forward, backwards, or sideways for the all-new Explorer. No vehicle better symbolizes the transformation of sport utility vehicles from backwoods Explorers to family cars more than the Ford Explorer. Last generation saw it fully embrace that role with a front-wheel drive-based unibody architecture. As mentioned, this sixth-generation Explorer returns to its rear-wheel drive-based roots, but also debuts a new CD6 unibody modular architecture that will underpin many new future Ford and Lincoln products, including, if rumors are true, the next Mustang. No one-engine-fits-all strategy here. Buyers can choose from the same base 2.3-liter EcoBoost i4, but now upgraded to 300 horsepower. It's joined by a new 3-liter EcoBoost V6 that's available in 365 and 400 horsepower versions, the latter being Explorer's most powerful engine ever. On top of that is a first-ever hybrid Explorer. It pairs a naturally aspirated 3.3-liter V6 with a single small electric motor mounted between the engine and the 10-speed automatic transmission. Don't expect huge gains in fuel economy, as it's more about helping the engine do more with less and pushing potential range to 500 miles between fill-ups. Output is a combined 318 horsepower. All other engines get the 10-speed automatic as well, and towing capacity is up 600 pounds over last year to 5,600 pounds. The optional all-wheel drive system is Ford's intelligent 4WD. And those interested in off-pavement excursions will find up to 7 drive modes with the terrain management system. Despite being physically bigger, with the new chassis adding over 6 inches to wheelbase, Ford has maintained mostly the same look. The roofline does slope a little more and overhangs are noticeably shorter, but otherwise there's no major departure. Seating for 7 is standard, though in upper trim levels that number falls to 6 with second-row captain's chairs. Specs say all 3 rows are roomier, and indeed it felt that way to us. The second row being particularly comfortable, third still a little tight for adults. Ford did their best to pack Explorer full of technology, including an available 10-inch vertically oriented tablet that's the largest screen in a Ford to date. Both it and the many manual controls that remain are surprisingly user-friendly and placed in areas that are not distracting to use while driving. Automatic emergency braking is standard, part of Ford's Copilot 360. Blind spot monitoring and active driving aids can be added as well. Cargo space under a standard power liftgate starts at a great 18.2 cubic feet behind the third row. Folding the third row ups it to 47.9 cubic feet with a max of 87.8 with all the seats folded. With all hybrid hardware packaged under the rear seat, those numbers are exactly the same in the Explorer Hybrid. Most importantly, this Explorer remains a very comfortable, predictable vehicle to drive. During our early seat time in the Pacific Northwest, we spent the bulk of our stint in the new Hybrid, and acceleration was quite impressive, as was overall powertrain smoothness. We even got off the pavement a bit and found lots of grip in all situations we encountered, as well as a very solid overall feel. Government fuel economy ratings for the Hybrid aren't finalized, but the rest of the lineup ranges from 18 city, 24 highway, and 20 combined for an all-wheel drive V6 to 21 city, 28 highway, and 24 combined for the 4-cylinder. A base Explorer is still a relative bargain at $33,860. Top-level Platinum goes for $59,345. And there are many options in between, including the Hybrid, which, as for now, is only available in limited trim, starting at $53,375. So regardless of whether the front or rear wheels are providing the bulk of the power, this 2020 Ford Explorer is indeed still an Explorer. But with 7.5 million having been built, we'd say its exploring days are just about over, having passed through colonization and well on its way to nation building. So Explorer Nation, your new ride has arrived, and it's still looking to claim more ground.